Hello ladies and gentlemen, 10 things PowerPoint beginners want to know how to do. I will teach you how to insert text and shapes in your PowerPoint slides. Next, I will show you how to add some cool pictures and videos to your PowerPoint slides. In this case, you can see Jon Snow from the Game of Thrones. Let me play this video a little bit for you so you can see it's really a video. Okay. Jon Snow the bastard. Next, I will show you how you can add some cool photo background, like this one. Next, we will look at some simple PowerPoint animation that you can do. Next, I will show you how you can set awesome slide transitions. As you can see, you have quite a big choice of slide transitions. Next, I will show you how you can arrange objects and how you can align objects. These two skills are quite essential for you if you want to work in PowerPoint effectively. Yeah, next I will show you how to add some beats, some music to your slides, in case you need some music. Next, I will show you a handy tip how to remove a background from a photo. Let's say you have a skateboard photo with some white space and you don't need that white space, and there is a way how you can remove that white space in PowerPoint, and I will show you how to do that as well. Next, I will show you how you can add free icons to your slides. Icons are really cool graphic elements that I encourage you to use in your slides because they really add some cool, a feeling to presentations. And finally, I will show you how you can add charts to your PowerPoint presentation. So let's get started with the first step, which is how to insert text boxes and shapes into PowerPoint slides. So first of all, let's zoom out a little bit by clicking this minus sign at the bottom of this window. Let me select all of the objects. So as you can see, these are two text boxes, a rounded rectangle. This is another object. I think it's called a callout. So let's move all of these guys to the side. Now I will show you how to create them. So go to Insert tab, choose text box, drag a little bit, and now you can type anything you want. For example, this is a text box. So drag this bubble so you can have more space for your text box. To create a second text box, you can do the same procedure. Go to Insert and choose text box, or you can just copy the existing text box. So Ctrl C and Ctrl V. I have a little program which shows all of the keyboard keys that I'm pressing, so just look at the bottom right corner of the window if you want to follow the shortcuts that I'm using. So usually a slide has a large text, which is usually a slide title, and beneath it there's usually some smaller text. So let's give it a size of 25, and this smaller text is usually a subtitle or just a few sentences which explain the main idea of what are you trying to say on this current slide. So just some text. So let me just copy it a few times so that I have to type it. Okay, and if you want to center your text inside of the text box, so just select the text box and go to Home tab and choose this button, and it will center all of your text. This one as well. And if you want to align these two text boxes to the center, you just select both of them, go to Format, Align, and Align Center. Here you go. We will look at the alignment possibilities a little bit later in more detail, but it was just a quick tip for you. So next, how do we add shapes? It's pretty easy. Go to Insert, click on Shapes and choose, in this case, I want to show you how to add rounded rectangle. Okay. And you have this yellow bubble. You can drag it and you can control how round your rectangle will be. Let's reduce the size of this rectangle. Now we can choose a fill that we want. But for example, we really want to have the exact color as, for example, this text box, this dark gray color. So you can choose eyedropper and just click over here and it will copy the exact color. Awesome. Let's reduce it a little bit. And you can double click inside the text box, I mean this rounded rectangle, and you can write there anything you want. Okay, right here, double T, yes. Let me just set a font to Open Sans Light, pretty awesome font. Okay, so let me select all of these three objects, align them to the center once again. Okay, and you can make, you know, a button out of this rounded rectangle if you want. So it's pretty easy. For example, if during presentation you have in one of your slides you have a button and you want for your audience, you know, if you want to direct your audience to your website, for example, so you can just add a hyperlink to that rounded rectangle. So select this rounded rectangle, go to Insert and choose Hyperlink. And here you can type in your company address and click OK. For example, YouTube. And as you can see, let me just demonstrate in action. So as you can see, this button is already active, and if I click it, a YouTube page should open. Yep, here it is. Okay, so let's get back to the presentation. So yeah, the first step is completed. So now we know how to insert text boxes and shapes. You can click on shapes and explore all of the possibilities, so you know what kind of shapes you have in your arsenal, you know. Okay, so the next thing that I would like to teach you is how to insert pictures and video to your slides. So let's delete this photo and this video. Here is just two text boxes which are grouped. I'll explain you what is grouping. Grouping means that basically you have to select, for example, two objects. So you first select the first one, hold down the Shift key, select the second one, right click and click Group. Grouping gives you a possibility to easily move objects or to, for example, set different color and so on. So, you know, just for management purposes, grouping text boxes is useful stuff. So just keep it in mind. So how to insert pictures? So one way to insert pictures is going to Insert tab, clicking on Pictures and finding a picture on your computer and then clicking Insert. The next method I'm using is first of all finding a picture that you need on internet, then just right click on the image, choose Copy Image, go to your presentation and just Ctrl V. Boom. Let's click on the minus sign to zoom out, or just hold down the Ctrl key and use your mouse wheel. As you can see, the photo is very big, so let's hold down the Shift key and reduce this photo. Okay. So as you remember, the photo was rounded. So how do you round a photo in PowerPoint? It was a circle. So you have to click on the photo, click on Format, go to Crop, Crop to Shape, and choose Oval. And if you want really a perfect circle, you have to go to Crop once again, Aspect Ratio 1:1, click on this. Boom. You can adjust the positioning a little bit. Click on Crop, and here you go. You have your cropped picture. Beautiful. Okay. And how do you add videos? Go to Insert, choose Video. Videos on my PC. And here you go, you have your video. You can reduce the size of the video. As you can see, it's black, it's not showing anything. There is an option in PowerPoint. You can actually, yes, you can set poster frame, which sets, some picture to a video, so it's not black. Okay, so here you go. So here you go, you have learned how to insert a picture and how to add video to your slides. So let's keep on. The next thing I think beginners would like to know how to do is how to add some cool photo background for your slide. So let me delete this one and show you how it's done from the scratch. So first of all, let's go to a website where we can find some cool photos like unsplash.com. Let me copy this photo, copy image. Let's go back to PowerPoint. Zoom out. Ctrl V to paste. Let's grab one of the corners of the photo, reduce it. Drag it in somewhere in the center of the slide. Let's zoom in. And to cover your whole slide with a photo, it's quite useful to know what is the dimensions of your slide. So go to View, click Slide Master, click Slide Size, and as you can see I have 16:9. Now I can crop my picture to aspect ratio of 16:9. And after I do it, let me just put this photo at the corner, at one of the corners. And now I can just drag it. I can drag this photo and it will nicely cover the whole slide. Beautiful. And you can send your photo to back so that you don't hide your other objects that you have on your slide. And here you go. This way you can create a photo background for your slide. And you can play with your photos as well a little bit. You can flip your photo horizontally and you can flip it vertically. And this way you'll get the effect that these canoes or kayaks, it looks like they're floating in the air. Pretty awesome. Okay, so the next step is animations. So how do we add animations to objects in PowerPoint? So there is a tab called Animations. Next, click on Animation Pane. And when you click on Animation Pane, you will see all of the animations that are assigned to this slide. So as you can see, we have some green color animations, yellow, red. So what does these colors mean? So green color means entrance animations. So your objects fly in or something like that. No, from top, from bottom, just fly in. Then you have yellow color from emphasis. For example, they just can rotate for a little bit or something. And red color means the exit animation, so they fly out or they just disappear or fade out or something else, you know, what you choose. So let me play this whole sequence of animation from the start. So you see entrance, emphasis, and exit. Beautiful. So let me just delete all of these animations so I can do it from the start. So first we need for this text box to appear. So we select this text box and let me go to add animations and choose float in. Let me preview how it looks. As you can see, it floats in from the bottom, and I would like it to float down from the top, so it looks something like this. Okay. What's cool in PowerPoint is that you can select one text box or one object and choose this animation painter and paste this animation to another object. And as you can see, we have pasted this animation. Another thing you have to understand in animations in general is when you want your animation to start. For example, okay, this one is going to start on click when I click the mouse, but the second one I think should start with previous. So it means when I click the mouse, both of these text boxes will start their animations. So let me show you. Boom! As you can see, they start at the same time. And for this bottom text box, let me choose float up. Let me play from the start. Boom, something like this. Okay. Now for the PowerPoint logo, let me choose shape. As well, start with previous. As you can see, the duration for these first two was 1 second, so let me set 1 second here as well, so the duration is the same. And for the effect, it's going to be out and circle. Okay, duration 1 second. Let me show you how it looks like. Beautiful. Okay, just I guess out, it should be out. Okay. Okay, so if we want to add some additional animations to an object, for example, PowerPoint logo already has this entrance animation, but I would like to add some emphasis to this logo. So I choose this PowerPoint logo, I go to add animations, and I choose, for example, this one, spin. Okay. So first of all, let me set that it will start after previous. So it means after all entrance animations have completed, only then emphasis animation will take place. Let me set the duration to 1 second. So let's see what we have. Boom, beautiful. Okay. And after these all animations are completed, let's add some exit animations. So once again, I select the logo, add animations, choose, in this case, for example, let's choose random bars. Doesn't really matter. And yes, after previous, so let's see what we have. Spin and exit. Okay, so let's add exit animation to these guys as well. Random bars with previous, add animation, random bars with previous. Okay, so let's preview. Entrance, emphasis, exit. Beautiful. Let me demonstrate on full screen. So as you remember, the first animation will start on click, so I have to click. Beautiful. Okay, so now you're familiar with the basics of the animation and you can explore in more detail. Yeah, just explore it, just play, and you will learn more about it. The next thing is slide transitions. First of all, what is slide transition? Slide transition is animation which takes place when you go from one slide to another. So let me demonstrate to you. As you can see, when I switch from this slide to this slide, the transition is quite subtle, you know, it's just fade animation, so from one slide to another. And in this case, the slide transition is set to fracture. As you can see, it's fracture animation, so it looks like the window is smashed, you know. And yeah, to set the slide transition, you have to first of all select a slide, go to transitions, and here you go here you have a bunch of slide transitions that you can choose from. I usually choose a fade transition because it's more, you know, subtle. But of course you can choose something more dynamic, like, I don't know, curtains. If you really like the transition, you can click apply to all, so it will apply to all of the slides. But you can leave it, of course, only for a specific slide like this. So let's check out how does it look like. Okay, curtain animation. Yeah. So just explore at your own time, at your own pace, all of the different slide transitions. That's pretty awesome. Okay, so the next step is how to arrange objects and how to align them in PowerPoint. Because, you know, sometimes you want, for example, this object to be in front of everyone else. So just select object, go to format, and you click on bring forward and choose bring to front. And here you go, this one will be in the front. And for example, this one wants to be in the front, so click like this. And for example, you want to hide this small, you know, this object, send it to back, so just click send to back. So that's pretty straightforward. Yep. Okay, so the next thing is align, the align function. So for example, you have many objects and you want to align them into the line. So just select all of them, click align, and you can choose, you have many different objects. You can align them to the left, align them to the right. These objects, you know, are square, so you don't really see the difference between aligning to left and right. But if one object would be not square, something like this, then you will see a difference. For example, let's align to right, align to left. Okay. And another thing is, for example, okay, you have all your objects in line, but you want to have equal spaces between the objects. And you can do that as well. Go to align and click distribute vertically. And boom, you'll have equal spaces between all of the objects. So that's really useful. Okay, so the next step is how do you add music to your presentation if you need it. So the method is pretty the same as with the videos and pictures. Go to insert, find audio, choose from your computer, find your music clip, insert it, and here you go, you have your music. And you can set your music, clip to start on click, or you can set it automatically, so when you go to the slide it will start automatically, or you can click and only then it starts. So depends on how you like it. Okie dokie, so the next thing is how to remove a white space, for example, from a photo. So let me demonstrate. So you have your photo with some white background. So then go to format and click on this button, remove background. So let's drag a little bit to the side so we get our skateboard, and then just click on keep changes, and boom, you'll get your white space removed. And sometimes this technique works very well, sometimes it doesn't. It really depends if there is a good contrast between the object and the background. For example, if there would be some landscape, landscape and a bicycle, so it would be really hard to remove the landscape and to have only the bicycle. So yeah, because there are many colors. But when you have something like this, like a white background and some object with really contrasting colors, then you should get good results. Of course, another way is to install GIMP program, so it's alternative to Photoshop, and you can crop out photos in GIMP and then insert those photos into PowerPoint. So that's another way to do it. Okie dokie. And the next step is how do you add icons? So these are just two pictures of icons. And let me show you a website where you can find nice, beautiful icons. I go usually to flaticons.com. Here you can find free icon sets. So let's, for example, choose this one, Essential Set. And let me show you how to insert an icon to a PowerPoint slide. For example, you like this one, so click on this eye symbol, and you have to choose EPS format. Free download, and let's not forget to credit the author. Show the folder, okay. And you just drag your EPS icon onto the slide, okay. And when you insert an icon, EPS icon into PowerPoint, as you can see, it has some rough edges, no? So what you have to do is you have to click, select the icon, right click it, select group and ungroup. Then some notification will pop out, just select yes. In most of the cases, you'll have to group it again. Okay, and here you go. As you can see, you have all of the objects that make up the logo, the icon. And here, I don't know, there is just a few layers, some blank layers. We can delete them, and you have your icon. As I have shown you previously, you can group it, group, boom, and you have your icon. As you can see, you can stretch it. You can, if you want to resize and do not lose the proportions, you just hold down the Shift key, and this is how it goes. And if you want to change the fill of the icon, so it's pretty straightforward. Just select the icon, go to Shape Fill, and choose, for example, any color that you want. And what's cool about icons that come from EPS format is that you can set fill and you can set outline. So it's gives you more possibilities. So as you can see, all of the icons here at the left corner. So I made these icons with the same method that I just showed you. And yeah, that's awesome. Okay. So the next thing that PowerPoint beginners would like to know how to do is how to add charts. Of course, charts are maybe not so, how to say, very interesting as videos, but yeah, maybe your boss told you, just insert some numbers, man. You have to insert some numbers. So what you do, you go to Insert tab and you choose Chart. So simple as that. Just select the design of the chart that you like. For example, column chart, click OK. Here you'll have your here you'll have Excel table. You can, you know, adjust the category names, you can adjust the values, column headers, all of the stuff that you need. And you can, of course, adjust the design of your chart. So as you can see, there's plenty of designs to choose from. Let's choose this one, and let's align a little bit so it looks, so it covers the whole screen, more or less, I guess. Okay, so let's see what we have. Okay, so yeah, these, oh yeah, let me just send this chart back. Yeah, now it's right. Beautiful. So let's go to the start of the presentation. So we have learned how to insert text boxes and shapes, how to add pictures and videos, how to insert a photo background. We looked how animations work in PowerPoint. So animations is really awesome stuff, you know. You can do lots of complicated stuff. Complicated, I mean complex. Yeah, you can add some awesome slide transitions. Now you know how to arrange objects, how to align objects, you know how to add music. Let's play music. You know how to remove white background from your photos. You know how to add cool icons. There are plenty of many icons online, so just choose what you need and just insert them and use them. It's really cool and awesome. And of course, you have learned how to add charts. So thank you for watching this video. I hope that beginners have learned at least 10 things or even more. And I think that advanced users might have already learned a thing or two, or just it was a good, you know, good chance to remember some things. And if you want to learn or watch some more advanced stuff, so please watch my videos over here. And as well, I encourage you to check out PowerPoint Pro videos. He's my friend on YouTube, and he does amazing stuff on his channel as well. He draws icons in PowerPoint. So yeah, it's possible as well. You can draw icons yourself. And yeah, he does amazing job. Please check him out. And yes, thank you for watching this video. It was a really huge pleasure for me to create this video, and I hope it was a pleasure for you to watch it as well. So yeah, thanks for watching and see you in the future. Woohoo!